What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Dima, come on, music. So, brother Ime Udoka is one of the NBA's brightest coaches. 45 years old, in his coaching prime, if you will. Worked really hard to get here. 21 years in the league, playing and assisting. Really worked himself up to the position that he's at. And I want to talk about that with black men. A lot of black men talk about the white man is holding them back. It's racism, white supremacy, black women holding them back. Everybody is holding black men back. And to be honest, some of those things are true. There's definitely biases against black men because of stereotypes, because of racism, because of certain levels of feminism, which is also ingrained in certain levels of feminism. And I get what the brothers are trying to say. But again, there are opportunities. And that's one great thing about America. Opportunities are just going to be there as long as you do good at what you do. Now, my dad used to always tell me, he said, son, when you're dealing in America as a black man, you have little room for error and you have to be very great. Remember the movie, Remember the Titans, where Denzel Washington played the coach, and the coach, if he lost one game that year, he was going to get fired in the state of Virginia as a high school coach. What does that mean? You have very little room to mess things up. Now, brother Ime Udoka is not African American. He's a Nigerian American, which even makes the story more captivating because your family moved from Nigeria, coming to America to give yourself a better life. Not only did they fight for you to be here, black Americans fought for all blacks to be here. So you had an opportunity from two groups of blacks, that culminate from the continent of Africa, for you to be where you are. And if you think about it, for me to be where I am or for you to be where you are, people sacrificed for me to be where I am today. So when I'm doing something as a black American, and even when I'm in Africa, I'm in Europe, I gotta look towards the heavens to the people that helped me get here. And one thing that I can't do is let them down. Unfortunately, Ime Udoka threw that away. And I would expect that from a young man, like maybe 30 years old, 20 years old, but not somebody 45 years old. What happened is that Ime Udoka, despite going 51-31 and taking the team to the NBA Finals, has been suspended for the entire 2022-23 year. His future with Boston is in question, all because he wants to have sex with coworkers. Here's what he said. Sad music.
I want to apologize to our players, fans, the entire Celtics organization, and my family for letting them down. I am sorry for putting the team in this difficult situation, and I accept the team's decision. Out of respect for everyone involved, I will have no further comment. Let me tell you this right now, okay? Ime Udoka doesn't need to coach as a head coach in the NBA ever again. In my honest opinion, they should never hire you because you won't do the right thing. You are going to get the Boston Celtics a big lawsuit, which is why they have to come out ahead of this. You are terrible for any NBA organization. You should never coach in the league again. And the reason why you shouldn't is because you're, number one, you're 45. Number two, you've been in the league for 20 years. Number three, you have no discipline. And number four, you are a black man. You know how these opportunities do not come to our brothers very often. And not only did you let Nigeria down, you let yourself down. You let the black community down. You let African Americans down. Every black man who wants to coach in the NBA, you've let them down. Because every time there's a black candidate, what they're going to say is he the next Ime Udoka? That's what they're going to say. Is he the next Ime Udoka? That's the only thing that they're going to say. And you want to talk about racism.
You want to talk about white supremacy. And I agree it's there. But why didn't the brother make better decisions? Okay. You would still be doing it right now if you didn't get caught. Okay. Then we talk about why people don't respect black men. You're one of the reasons. Let me tell you something. If you want to do those type of things, do it on your own time. All right. I'm going to say it like I told about Colin Kaepernick. You want to protest injustices, do it on your own time. You want to screw chicks, do it on your own time. But you should never do it on the time that your employer is paying you to do it. All right. I ain't dealing with disrespecting Nia Long. You're disrespecting yourself. And it is a shame for you to work hard all of that time, be in the coaching for all those years, and you may never get a coaching gig again. You threw your whole life away for 30 minutes of sex. Your whole life away. You threw it all away. I hope it was worth it. I hope it's worth embarrassing your family for it. I hope it's worth embarrassing your mother for it. I hope it's worth embarrassing your people for it. The people that fought for you to come from Nigeria that was bragging about you last year. I hope it was worth it, bro. For all black players who want to become coaches and now have a harder time getting into the NBA front office, I hope it's worth it to embarrass everybody in the black world in basketball. Yes, I'm going to go there. I hope it's worth it. For you other guys out there, you got to remember, when you're in the corporate world and you work for people, you can't do whatever you want to do. I know some of you guys want to give excuses. You start your own team and your own league and you screw whoever you want to screw that works for you. But when you work for other people, you got to follow rules. You don't like it, don't take the job. Okay? When you work for organizations that got millions of dollars at stake, you better not make these mistakes. Who are you? Okay? Because if it was your organization, you feel the same way. Who are you to come in and make these mistakes? Are you serious? Okay? Are you serious? Do you make any sense? You guys need to be honest with yourself. Stop playing the fool here. Stop closing the door for other black men because you can't control yourself. Think about the brothers that will come in and do a good job. Don't you mess it up because you can't control it, right? So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again for another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all that you do. We're out.